So my name is Lindsay Veazey. I am an OBGYN at Laurel OBGYN, and we have in the past year been working with Kim in our office. So she's here several days a week with her own schedule. She's been a great help to us on our call days, especially when people get worked in for breastfeeding issues, and those need to be seen very quickly. And so she really helps our ability to be able to see those women quickly, as well as come up with very tailored treatment plans for those women. My patients who have their consultation with Kim tell me that they have very complete care, and I can tell that from the plans that I sign off on as well. What I like most about this arrangement, and specifically Kim being in our office, is that she really takes into account that particular mother and baby unit and any individual difficulties that may be unique to their situation. So people feel completely taken care of, listened to, and supported at wherever they happen to be. Ideally, someone would schedule an initial consultation in the prenatal phase before they've had the baby, so that they have the information to know whether or not things are going as expected, because those first couple days can be interesting, can be rough. But there are certain signs of things going well, there are certain signs of things not going well. And if you have that initial consultation before the baby actually gets there, you'll know what to look for, no matter which way it goes. I refer my patients to Kim as opposed to some of the other lactation support out there for a couple of reasons. Number one, I trust her plans, and I do feel like she takes into account that particular mother, baby, and family unit, and will tailor a plan to the difficulties that are happening in that individual situation. She utilizes a lot of resources, medical technique, all kinds of different aspects. So there's a wide variety of treatment modalities available. Also, she's in our office, so convenience is really key when you've got a newborn baby that you're trying to cart around everywhere, so not having to go to yet another place with a baby. And then also, she will do everything she can to see people in their home if they need that. And that's just a service that you don't find with many consultants. So breastfeeding is a very hot button issue at this particular moment, and there's a lot of research going into it, and it is a wonderful thing, and it is a great nutrient base for the baby, and something that we should be actively trying to accomplish. But people talk about it like it's the most natural thing in the world, and it's not always that way, and a lot of people will have a lot of difficulties with it. And I really feel at this point in time in our culture that people have very polarized opinions as to parenting and breastfeeding in general, and for women where it is a struggle for a variety of reasons, they can feel judged by the world. And people have a lot of different opinions in a very vulnerable time where women are sleep deprived and uncomfortable, and then they feel like they're a bad mother on top of that. And that's just not what we should be doing to our women. It's a complete disservice to not offer this support in a non-judgmental, truly individualized way to make sure that we do what's right by that woman and that baby, whatever the outcome. In my practice, I have seen breastfeeding issues be one of the main causes of postpartum depression, and it doesn't have to be, especially if there are things that could be altered to try to make it a less stressful time in a really vulnerable and difficult time for the entire family. And if we can minimize any chance of postpartum depression, it's worth doing. Yeah. So I would like families to know that breastfeeding support exists, that it should be easily accessed, and that it is something that might be needed. We all hope that breastfeeding will go without any problems whatsoever, that babies will latch, there'll be plenty supply, there won't be any nipple issues, but that doesn't always happen. And so if it's not happening that way, that somebody can help.